everybody? What's going on, guys? My TTG. Oh! What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How are you all this evening? I hope everybody had a nice day today. Today was an okay day. I mean, listen, it's another green day, so I can't complain. I had a nice trade on AFRM today, the new IPO, Affirm. Guys, wow, these IPOs are crazy. I mean, when you guys look at all these recent IPOs like DoorDash, Airbnb, now Affirm, I mean, the list goes on and on. Those are just some of your recent ones. But that stock was priced at, like, I think it was 42 or 48, something like that, yesterday, okay? And it opened up today at $90. $90. These stocks are gapping up 100%. And same thing with Airbnb and same thing with DoorDash. You're talking like triple-digit gains the day of the IPO. It's crazy. I personally hate to see it because it hurts the little guy. You know, it hurts the little guy. Like a stock gapping up 100% off of the IPO price doesn't do anything except help all the funds and investment banks that got their clients in at the IPO price, which was 42, and the stock opens to trade for the general public at 90. So, you know, the average retail investor can't buy the stock until it opens up at 90, but yet all your hedge funds, all your investment banks, they all got their clients in at the IPO price, which was either 42 or 48 or lower with previous pre-IPO funding rounds. So I hate when I see stocks gap up so much off of that initial IPO price. But, you know, for that reason, I did not put Affirm in my long-term portfolio or anything like that. But what I did do was trade the hell out of it. I typically don't trade IPOs and you know, new issues day of, but I couldn't resist. I could not resist this wedge pattern that there was on AFRM. It was absolutely picture perfect. And I'm going to show you guys on this live stream how I was able to trade that wedge breakout. What are some of the things you want to look for to identify a strong wedge? And then most importantly, how you want to trade it. Where do you want to enter? Where do you want to set your stop loss? Where do you want to put your profit targets? I'm going to walk you guys through that entire trade. Okay. And I also have, on top of that lesson on how to trade wedge breakouts, we've got a special live here tonight. Okay. We have a special live here tonight because I have a very special update for some of you on here. If you guys caught our live stream from Sunday, it was an awesome live stream on Sunday. I had a couple of TTG members on that live stream to talk directly to members, and I've got a very special update for you to kind of add on from that live stream on Sunday that I think you guys are going to be pretty excited to hear, and we'll get into that in just a couple of minutes. Okay, we're getting to that in just a couple of minutes. So welcome everyone that is joining us on the TTG live stream. We are streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Welcome. If you guys are brand new, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams because I am always sharing with you golden nuggets of education and information that can greatly help your guys' trading. For those of you that don't know me or my background, I mean, this is your first time here. My name is Michael Edward, guys. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group. I began my trading career working for a fund on Wall Street. That is where I learned everything it is that I implement in my trading today. Okay, I did not know how to trade before I worked at the fund. They did not let me touch $1 of their money until they put me through an educational training program. That is where I learned everything it is that I implement in my trading today. That's what made me the trader that I am today. I didn't figure it out on my own. I have since taken that education, okay, and I now share it with my TTG family members. So you guys are getting a professional education, and I share bits and pieces of it right here for free on the YouTube live stream. All right. What I want to know right now is if people are making money with TTG, sound off and let us know. All right. We've been on absolute fire, okay, with trading the small caps, the pot stocks today. Oh my God. Okay, the swing trades, SUNW, we've been absolutely on fire. Okay, and today, for those that might not know this, today was the Wolf's biggest day of the year. Not just 2021, we're only a few days into the year, but for the last full calendar year, today was the Wolf's biggest day. trading those pot stocks. I know there's a ton of members in TTG that are in those pot stocks with the wolf, trading them like a surgeon. So congrats to everyone that's in those pot stocks. I'm in them as well. I'm just not trading them as actively as you guys are. I'm just a buy and hold approach on the cannabis stocks. I've got them stashed in my long-term portfolio. So congratulations. So guys, like I said, yes, there we go. Look at some of these comments. Now we're talking all green this year for Snowlove. Okay. J.E.'s tired of making money. Ryan Roston says TTG's changed his life. Up 40% this year for Eric Irwin. Garen says, Moment on fire today. Moment, our new moderator, guys. We just added a brand new moderator to Trading Group. Moment, a fantastic large cap option swing trader, guys. On fire today. In some space in SPCE, that stock trading way higher after hours too. C-Note, 28 of 30 green days. Woo! Now we're talking, baby. Fire. Nice guy. 5 figures a month, this guy. Nice guy. Yes. First day ever over $5,000 for the Republic of David. That's a hell of a milestone, my brother. First of many. Whew. Damn, Susie, $4,000 in 2 days. That's how you keep the job away. That's how you buy yourself a vacation home. The hell with that. Way to go, Susie. Huge month so far. 3 for 3 green this week. Another $1,500 day for my boy, the chef himself. Cancel Jockeys printing money with TTG. Their 9th green day in a row. Yes. Ridiculous first week of the year for Didi. Since Thanksgiving, $60,000 since Thanksgiving. Didi, yes, killing it. I love seeing all these messages, man. I really do. It gets me, oh my God, it motivates the hell out of me too. Like, it just lets me know that you know, you guys are all on the right path. And most importantly, it just reassures for me what I've known for my entire career, which is the education works. You know, in 1 week, Bart just signed up to TTG, already up $10,000. Boom! Almost 10 times his membership fee in 1 week. My boy Brian's up $5K, his second week of trading. He's only been trading for 2 weeks. He's already up $5K this week. Unbelievable, you guys. I'm so proud of all of you, man. I'm so damn proud of you guys because I know you're going through the courses. You guys would not be putting up this kind of money if you're not going through the courses and you're not taking the education. You wouldn't be doing this kind of sound off in chat. How many of you guys have gone through the courses? Have the courses completely changed your trading for the better? Yes or no? Sound off in chat. Because I need everybody to understand the importance of a professional education when it comes to trading. I need you guys to understand why the education is so important. I'm so sick and tired of hearing 90% of traders fail. Yeah, that's probably true, but it's not because trading is some impossible task for only gift-minded people, guys, or it's rigged against the little guy. It's only for Wall Street. Okay, no. 90% of traders fail because they open up a trading account, they put some money in it, and they just start buying shit. They have no idea what they're doing. The stocks go up, the stocks go down. They have no idea why the stock goes up, why the stock goes down, and they end up losing all of that money that they started with. That is why 90% of traders fail. But if you have someone that can actually teach you how to do things from a professional standpoint, if your career path took you to Wall Street, this is the education you'd be getting. A simplified version. I'm not going to pretend like this is exactly what you listen, you guys are working at a hedge fund. You're going through one hell of a gauntlet. Believe me, I've been there. Okay. You're getting a simplified version of the same education that I received working at a fund. That is going to give you the best possible chance for you to become a consistently profitable trader. It doesn't happen overnight. You put in a little bit of work. You're able to start racking up the numbers that you're seeing people talk about now in chat. Okay. Whew. Jay Brink lost 6K today. Worst day this year. All right. We also just conducted a red to green workshop today. I'm not sure if there's anyone on here that attended the red to green workshop. If you guys did, I hope you enjoyed it. So guys, we also, nice. Evan is up $12,000 this year. Susie made $4,000 while at work. VSync doubled their account today. Great job. But guys, today was our red to green workshop. So listen, let me be very, very clear with all of you. And this actually brings me into kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. Okay. Okay. This actually brings me into what I want to talk about. Okay. Because when I come on these live streams, you see like all my teaching members, everyone comments about how much money they made today or how much they're up this month or this year, this week, or whatever. And yes, a lot of my members are having a lot of success, but not every member is having a lot of success. Some members are still struggling. I'm very realistic with you guys when I tell you about, your expectations, and, trading is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to sign up and just become a millionaire. Okay. But if you want to put in a little bit of work, okay, I promise to be there with you every step of the way to walk you through the process and teach you everything it is that I know and give you mentorship and guidance that I received from my mentor when I was working at the fund. And along with the support from the entire TGD family. But for that reason, we leave no trader behind. Okay. Not everybody is making it rain. Okay. Some traders are still struggling, and we leave no trader behind. We believe you gave you guys the support that you need to kind of turn things around and get things headed in the right direction. Okay. So we actually conduct a couple weeks, a red to green workshop. Okay. That red to green workshop is specifically for any of our members that are still struggling. Okay. And what we do is we go over questions and topics that the people that are struggling, what they want to know, what they need help with. And today was our red to green workshop. We just finished it up. It was from 5 till we went till around like 7:20, 7:30, I think, something like that. By the time we were finished up with that green workshop. So it was about an hour, 2 hours to 2.5 hours, something like that. I even lost track of time. And we were covering all the different topics that they wanted to discuss, topics they needed help with, answering their questions, just giving them the help that they needed. And it was really important, guys. Okay. So this is actually a really nice segue into the update that I wanted to share with all of you here today on this live stream. Okay. Because on Sunday, I did a very special live stream on Sunday. On Sunday, I brought on 3 guests. Okay, those 3 guests are TGG members. I brought on Will, Judy, and David. For those of you that caught that live stream on Sunday, these are all TGG members. Will has turned $2,000 into $160,000. Absolutely insane, amazing performance. Will, if you're on this live, congratulations, brother. Judy started out with a very small account, less than $1,000. Has now worked that account all the way up to over $20,000, is almost out of the PDT rule. Again, phenomenal growth and phenomenal progress from Judy. Judy, I know you're on the live stream. I already saw your username. Wendy says, I'm making great trades. Though they are small profits, I'm working on my consistency. Learn, trade, profit. Learned it all here at TTG. That's what I'm talking about, Wendy. Hell yeah. And I also brought on, guys, a third member, David. David is a member that had been struggling for the last little while and was determined to kind of get things right the ship, went back through the courses, attended some of those red to green workshops, and is starting to turn things around. You guys said on that live stream on Sunday, David said he had a light bulb moment where he said he felt like things are starting to click. And I'm here to bring back David to give you guys a special update, okay? A special update with where we left off on Sunday. So with that said, guys, I want to bring on David. We're going to pull him in right now. I think, Adam, if you want to bring in David. There he is.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
My man, David, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing a hell of a lot better now that I heard you're doing better.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So I actually texted Shug today because I was amazed at how many people had reached out after Sunday, both like with boosts, with like compliments, like, hey man, stick with it. And a lot of people reached out asking me questions about stuff. Actually had a couple people reach out through Facebook and other social media asking questions about what I was doing and how I got from, where I was to where I'm at.
Awesome.
The beauty is today is I have a small, and I'm talking like a couple of bucks red today. But other than that, I've been green consistently for a few days, and
That's awesome.
I can't. I mean, I'm stoked. It's
Dude,
been
that's
awesome.
I am so excited. Okay, I am so excited to have you back on here because on Sunday you said on Sunday you're like something. I feel like something just clicked for me, and now I think you had you're like 3 green days in a row now.
Yep.
And that's the first time that you ever had 3 green days in a row, right?
Yeah, and specifically with my own trades. And so today, technically, I ended red. I ended red on a tiny amount, like literally a couple of dollars. And so, but what's beautiful about it is I was looking at the weekly. You know, you can track your weekly progress, like on your chart and stuff.
Yep.
And so I go from having like these, big red bars, and then like occasional big green bar because I followed like a SPY put trade or a SPY, where I got lucky and just jumped in and followed you, to now, like over the last couple of weeks, you can literally start to see this thing, like these red bars are getting smaller, smaller, smaller. And then now, got some green, and then this tiny little red bar today. And so like super stoked. And
awesome, man.
The one thing that I noticed
is this your first time seeing that?
Yeah. This is the first time. Like, again, I've made money in the past, but it's always been like super just either I followed you into a SPY options trade and made a bunch and got back in the green. But to have the consistency, this is the first time ever.
That's so awesome. And you're doing it with your own trades now. It's not just following something that I'm doing, or you're analyzing setups, you're identifying opportunities, and you're attacking with confidence.
Yep. And that's the big difference.
Man, I love it.
That's the big difference. Like today, and I was telling some of the other, like one of the people I was talking to was asking about like when you were trading, I think AFRM today, we can't, us with smaller accounts, we can't follow you into those. I mean, we could, but we're going to buy 4 shares of it. So there's a bunch of other trades that are still going on, right? A bunch of other setups that are potentially happening. And so being able to find them on our own is critical, right? I mean, that's success. And so being able to do it, jump in, find the setup, trade it, not blaming you. But the reason I ended up late was I followed you into, what was it? XCL
Zella.
Zella, yeah. And I took a small little loss on that one. But other than that, I'm green for the day. So I literally ended today like red a couple bucks, which has been
dude, honestly, awesome. I'm happy to see the consistency with the progress. Like you would rather make money off your own trades. That's the point of True Trading Group. Like the whole point is not to just like, listen, I love when if I make a trade and everybody follows me, we all kill it. Listen, I love it. But I get more stoked when people are making money on their own trade ideas, because that's true learning. That is true skill development. Not just following me without having any like understanding of why I'm doing what I'm doing, but being able to take what you're learning and identify opportunities elsewhere is the biggest proof that you can give to yourself of progress and development and maturity as a trader. And the fact that you're starting to get to that point is a major confidence. I can already tell, dude, from the first time that you and I ever spoke till now, night and day, in your mood, your whole demeanor, your confidence, I can see the confidence, like, and the excitement coming out of your face, and that gets me excited.
And I'm telling you, one of the things I noticed, which is when you start to really grasp it, everything slows down. Like the trade seems so much slower, where before it seemed like it was a whirlwind. You're jumping in and you're trying to take, and you're seeing the stock and everything's flying. And now it's like, you see it. It's just, what's coming. You can anticipate. Exactly. You got a game plan, which is something I've never, having to get, like, even if you're wrong with your game plan, but you're just anticipating moves and watching this thing go. And it's so different.
Dude, that is. I'm glad you just used the word game plan, because I was actually just going to say that, because that is the biggest difference. Like when someone gets into a trade and they don't have a clear plan, every single little jig and jag makes it like like they're going crazy because they don't have a plan. But when you have a plan, it's very easy. You say, I'm going to buy the stock at $5. I'm going to stop out at 450. I'm going to take profits at 556 and 650. So when the stock goes from 5 to 480, you don't care. When the stock goes from 5 to 520, you don't care. You just stick to your game plan. And that is what slows the trading down. That's what slows the trade down, because now it's you're so much more calm. You're so much more relaxed. And when you're calm and relaxed, you can think analytically instead of emotionally. And when you think emotionally, when you're in the trade, that's when you take profits too soon. You don't get out of it when you should, or you panic, you sell on the little pullback and the stock ends up going higher because you're thinking and you're making decisions based off emotions, not and not based off of like a technical reason. And that's the biggest difference. And that's how you slow things down. I'm interested, like, and I know we maybe talked about this a little bit on Sunday, but now that people kind of understand like where you are with your trading, can you just kind of share with people like just give me a little backstory on what your trading was like prior to this week where you felt like something clicked? Like last week you were like, yo, something clicked. And now this week you're already seeing the improvement in your P&L. So like give people kind of the backstory of what your trading was like before this week. And then like what changed, you know, because there's a lot of people that are probably on this live that probably have or are going through something similar to what you went through. And kind of giving them a little bit of that backstory, I think could be really helpful.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that was so interesting about it after Sunday was hearing from people that were like, "Hey, I'm in that spot right now. What'd you do? How'd you figure it out?" So I started in August trading, and I'm the guy, like the Robin Hood guy. A bunch of guys at the fire department. Some of them are on the live stream right now watching.
Nice.
They were all jumping into Robin Hood and stuff, and so we all started trading. Made some money right away, just doing random things. No reason, no rhyme or reason. The big thing that happened to me over the last, around, I would say October, I misinterpreted something in the courses, and I was reading specifically the TTG triangle incorrectly. And so it had to do with how I was reading the initial morning high. And so I was trading what I thought was TTG triangles,
right.
and just failing, like just stopping out of every one of them. And then I'm like, I got to go. Like I said, I told the story Sunday, but I messaged one day in chat. I'm like, hey, I think a TTG triangle setting up on, whatever ticker. And somebody was like, nope, not yet. And I'm like, man, what's he talking about? So I went back to the courses and I went back through it and I'm like, oh man, there it is. That's what I was doing wrong. And so after that, I started watching. And so what I started doing, and I actually got asked this by some people on, in the chat and stuff, was, how did you figure it out, or what did you do differently? So having a smaller account, we're not able to necessarily, take all the trades that you take, or any of the moderators for that. And when you tie up, like in a swing trade, if we tie up, half of our account in SunW, now you're really having to really work out how you're going to trade the rest of the day. But it's a good thing for us. So what I started doing was I actually set a goal to not trade more than you did in the day. And then 2, it became like a point of pride if I could end the day with settled cash. Because prior to that, I was every day if I had $1,000 I traded it. Yep. And so once I started doing that, like, all right, we're on trade number 2. It really forced me to start looking at A+ setups. Like if I'm going to jump into this, I'm going to do this, right now. So that really changed a lot for me. So just learning to have a little bit of discipline with the account. The second thing was even on trades where, like, if I wasn't sure, I was unsure of it, but I thought I saw something, I would paper trade it. But what I would do, because I got ADD, to force myself to focus, is I would buy like 1 share or buy 2 shares just so I'm in it. I had some skin in the game. And again, with 2 shares, I'm losing, $6 if I'm wrong. It slowed everything down. It allowed me to really watch this thing develop. I wasn't worried if I got really close to my stop loss, like I was if I was in a big position. Yeah. And so it really, it changed everything. And so now it's, like I said, the biggest description I can give is everything is slowed down. Like I can watch this now develop, and it's like, you said this a while back. You said, you go between my first take profit and my stop loss, everything in between is noise.
Exactly.
And for the first time I get it. Like I understand what you mean by that. Like, yeah. my plan is here to here.
It's so freeing, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
You feel like such a weight, like you can actually like enter your trade and like just put your feet on your desk.
Yeah.
You know, when before you were probably like this, you know, like glued to your computer monitor.
And I see it now. Like I was the guy in chat going, you know, like you're in, you know, XYZ or whatever, and it drops 10 cents and everybody's messaging. I'm messaging you like, hey, what's your thought on XYZ? It's dropping, it's selling off. And now you get a feel for it. And then two, I think with time, and that's what I was telling somebody today, was with time, you learn the language. And I think that's a big thing too. When you say things like, you know, pivot resistance, or you call out something, you start to pick up on those phrases and you start to see them and you go, oh, that's what Mike's talking about. Mike's talking about this. He's talking about that. And so it's a great thing. I can't stress enough to anybody in the same boat that I'm in that was struggling. The education is when you go after 5 months of trading and watching trades, it means something different. Like you suddenly start to pick up stuff where before there's a green arrow on the screen at initial morning high and you go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, now after 5 months of trading, that actually has value. You understand that differently. So to anybody in that situation, go back to the education. It'll make all the difference.
Awesome, man. And how, like when you guys listen to how he sounds right now. Like this is I'm so happy, dude. I can't even. I think I'm more happy than you are. I don't know. Like, you know, but I think like when you message me, do I respond to you?
Yeah, that's the beauty of PPG.
Like,
yeah,
guys, we've got there's like 2,000 people in the chat room during the day, but I do my absolute best to answer every single person that messages me. And to see that, you know, to see this is just awesome, man. And I think, you know, what you're talking about like the small account and everything. This is really helpful for a lot of people that are on the line, because a lot of people start with small accounts. Let me ask real quick, just so people have an idea. TTG members, I'm speaking to all my TTG members that are on the live. If you started with less than $1,000 in your account, type the number 1 in chat right now. Sound off in chat, type the number 1 if you started with less than $1,000 in your account. I want to see, let's see how many number 1s we get to come. Look at that, dude. Look at all those number 1s that are coming across in chat. All of those people have gone through or are going through something exactly similar to what you have been going through.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like people ask me all the time. They're like, oh, well, you know, I only have $1,000. You know, I can't make any money, or oh, you make money because you have a big account, but I can't make money. It's not true. You know, it's not, it doesn't matter how much money you start with, right? Like I always say, like, if you have $500 in your account or you have $500,000 in your account, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose it all just the same. Okay. Yeah. It's not just because you have more money doesn't mean you're just going to make money trading. You've got to know what you're doing. I would rather have $500 and an education than $500,000 with no education. You know, and I think
that's the to point is, I think that there was a time when it was discouraging. Like I would sit here and be like, man, that guy made that much on that account. That guy made that much on that account. And you think, oh, I'm never going to get there. And I get that, but there's, like I said, there's a switch that happens and you start to realize like, you know, like, oh, this trade didn't go the way I thought it was. You lost. No biggie. Like, I know that the what I saw was real. What I saw in that trade, the analysis that I had was actually correct. Whatever reason, the time of day didn't work. It's lunchtime. The volume died on it. But it's not like prior where you would go, you're just guessing. You're literally just guessing. Yeah. And that was me from the majority of my trades, was just guessing.
You literally press a button and then you hope. You press the button and then you hope.
Yep. And now I watch those guys and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to be, you know, I can't wait to like sit, you know, a couple months from now when I'm back on here again, or I'm messaging in chat going, hey man, I'm at, you know, I'm up 6K for the year so far or whatever. Because
yes, I can't, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. Awesome. We're going to document this, your whole run, man. We're going to document the whole process.
I can't, and just to anybody that's in the same boat that I am, or coming out of it, or even still a few things back, trust it. Like, go back to the education. TTG, it's legit. It's real for a reason. Don't get discouraged. Don't chase your tail in this, jumping around, jumping in and out of all kinds of different trades. Mike says it all the time. Look for those grade A setups. It means all the different. Like, it really does. When you tier in, when you learn to use those tools, it's beneficial because it saves you. It prevents you from taking big losses. There's just so many little lessons that I learned throughout this process that I've got from TTG or just my own experience. But anybody not in TTG, or if you only haven't tried TTG 3, you got to come check it out, because not only are there amazing moderators that help you trade, but there's a bunch of great traders in there that are more than happy to help you with anything you need. We say it all the time, TTG is a family, and that's a testament to Mike and Shug and everybody else. So thank you guys. Yeah, for real.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely awesome. And I'm gonna add on top of that too. And I actually talked about this today in the Red to Green workshop. And it's important because, something that you just said, maybe just think about it, where you're like, you would get discouraged sometimes when you see someone that's like, oh, I made this much, and it's discouraging. What I will say to everyone that's on this live right now, never, ever, and I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I'm going to tell you guys why. Never, ever let anyone else's P&L discourage you. Okay. Just because someone comes on and someone says oh, I made 10 grand today. Well, cool. What did you do yesterday? What did you do last week? What did you do last month? That person could be down $100,000 on the year, and they're telling you they made 10 grand today. Well, big deal. Is that you don't know that person's backstory. You don't know what their entire P&L looks like. You don't know, is this someone that just started trading 2 months ago? Or is this someone that's been trading for 12 years? You can't, don't compare yourself to other people, because no one else's P&L means a damn thing except your own. And everybody goes at their own pace. Listen, I know some traders that within 3 months consistently profitable. I know some traders that it took 3 years. Okay. I know some traders that took 3 years, but and both of those are extremes, some of you'll fall somewhere usually in the middle, but that is something I think is really important, that I have to constantly remind people, especially new traders, because trading is very exciting, and the thought of making a lot of money. It's everybody's in a rush to make a lot of money, and that rush to make a lot of money will cause you to lose a lot of money. I guarantee it. So I'm speaking to everyone out there that is either you're new or you're struggling, or don't get fixated or don't get discouraged by anybody else's P&L. Stick to your path. Stay on your path. That's exactly what David did. David stayed on his path, and it took him to go back through the courses to realize that's what I'm doing wrong. And it's so important for you guys to go back, go through the courses multiple times, go through the courses multiple times. Okay, Johnny B, the first 10 minutes of these streams are very discouraging for me. I try to shake it off. So Johnny B, there you go. Perfect example. Do not be discouraged. Use it as motivation, Johnny. Use it as motivation, because if they can do it, that means so can you. That means so can you. So even Johnny, that's what makes it special. They are not anything, they're not these masterful hedge fund managers. They are regular everyday people that are posting and telling you guys and sharing with you their experiences, which makes them no different from you. That is the beauty about trading, is that there is literally nothing preventing you from reaching your goals. It's not going to happen overnight, but there's literally nothing stopping everybody. Okay, as long as you guys get yourself an education, we all start at the starting line. We're all starting at the exact same place. Everybody that's on this live, I had a day one. Now, I was lucky and fortunate enough that my day one began working at a fund where I got a professional education right from the start. And that's what made all the difference for me. But recognize the theme. That's what's making the difference for David, for Judy, for Will, for everybody else that's commenting for you guys on the live streams right now about their success. That's what is making the difference. Okay. And anyone that's still out there struggling, and you guys are members of True Trading Group. Like I said, we had that Red Screen Workshop. You guys haven't quit on us, and we are not going to quit on you. Don't get discouraged by other people's success. Stay the path. Okay, continue, stick with it. Focus on the education, focus on the lessons, because right when you least expect it, the aha moment comes. Like for David, it was last week where he was like, that's what I'm doing wrong. And everything has changed. Within 1 week, everything has changed. You heard him, big red days on his P&L graph, and then all of a sudden, small, green. Everything's changed. You don't realize how close that aha moment could be for you. Stick with it, guys. And myself, David, the entire rest of the THD family, all of our moderators, okay, Adam, all of us are going to be with you right there every step of the way.
Hey, and just to that point, one thing I learned too, and I learned this the hard way, but it makes a lot of, now I completely understand it, is setting realistic goals on a small account. For me, when I first started, you know, I wanted to be one of those guys that took $2,000 and immediately doubled it and turned it into $77,000. And, you know, and you realize that could very well happen, but you don't set out to do that. You set out to go, hey, I want to be profitable $25 today. That is my goal. And when I get there, I'm going to stop. And then slowly from there, those days become those other days. And that's been a big thing for me recently, just setting a goal in the beginning of the day. Hey, I want to get to this point today, and that's my goal. I want to leave the day with settled cash. I want to leave the day still having trades available. I want to be, you know, and those little changes in your mind make all the difference. So
awesome, man.
Mike, thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome, dude. No, it's my absolute pleasure. It's a pleasure having you part of the group, man. And I'm so excited for you, and I'm so damn proud of you for sticking with it and putting in the work. It means a lot to me, you know, and I also want to thank you for, you know, taking the time to share your story with people, because some people don't like to talk about their, you know, especially when they're struggling. People don't like to talk about it. I commend you. I give you a lot of credit for coming here on that last Sunday live stream and kind of sharing your experience and your story, because honestly, and I don't know if you realize it, but it helps a lot of people. It helps a lot of people. So, you know, I thank you for coming on. I'm sure I speak for hundreds of people that are probably watching this right now. Thank you for coming on and sharing your story. And I look forward to bringing you on here a couple of weeks or a couple months from now with another update, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
man.
I can't wait. Thank you. And yeah, thank you, everybody. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciated the encouragement after Sunday. And that's the beauty of this place, man. It really, truly is a family. So
awesome,
thank you guys. Thanks, everybody. And I'm here. If anybody has any questions about my story, I'm happy to share it during chat. So let me know. Mike, as always, thank you guys. Shug, thank you. We'll see you guys later.
Brother. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. I'll see you in chat.
All right. Bye.
All right, brother. Oh, man. Yes! Yes! Oh, man, that gets me so hyped. I love seeing this stuff. I really do, man. I love seeing this. I'm so happy for David. I'm excited to see, you know, what his next path kind of takes him down. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys, we got a quick little. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, we got our Twitter handle right there at the bottom of the screen at True Trading Group. Group is GRP. All right. All right. Kelter says, I just got this from a friend. Membership at his service is $1,299 every 6 months plus $497 for every special course. Such bullshit. Guys, oh man, none of that stuff, man. None of that stuff. None of that stuff here. A lot of people are asking about signing up. So Kelter, thanks for sharing that. That is actually a good little segue, because, you know, it says a membership at some other place is $1,299 every 6 months, and then it's $497 for every special course. That's crazy. I hate all these upsells. You know, I hate all these upsells so much. There's a lot of people that are on the live that are asking about signing up. I really want to get into some lessons with you, but for those of you that are asking, I will just share with you guys. For those of you that are asking about how to sign up, you guys can just use coupon code TTG121. That's going to get you guys a 42% discount on the membership, which brings the price of our membership all the way down to just $1,279. That's a 42% discount, guys. A membership is usually $2,219 for $2,212 for the year, but that coupon code TTG121 knocks it all the way down to $1,279. But that's it. It's all inclusive. There are no upsells in TTG ever. For those of you, there's a lot of people that were messaging when David was talking about how to sign up. So that's why I'm going to share this with you guys now. But Kelter, you don't have to worry about that with TTG. It's an all-inclusive membership. When you sign up, you get access to every single course that we have. There's not special VIP courses that cost you more money. You get access to every single course, the entire curriculum. You get access to all of our tools, resources, products, everything is all included, guys, when you guys use that coupon code, okay? So for those of you that were asking, you guys can use coupon code TTG121, okay? That'll get you that huge discount, bring the price all the way down to just $1,279. And use that coupon code because the price is going up at midnight. Actually, okay, the price is going up by a few bucks at midnight. So if you guys want to sign up, those of you that were asking, use coupon code TTG121 before midnight, okay? Before midnight. Yep, you got that right, Martin. Martin says they literally call out their trades live. Yes, we do. So in chat, guys, myself, the other moderators, we are all on the microphone talking to you live, telling you that we're about to buy this stock before we actually buy it. Okay. So before we buy a stock or an option, we tell you guys what we're about to buy. And we tell you why. We tell you why we're about to buy it. Same thing with the take profits and everything. So we do call everything out live, and we also send out push notifications via a mobile app for anyone that's not able to be in front of their computer screen during the day. Maybe you're at work. We have a mobile app. The alert comes right there through to your phone. Okay. Guys, before I get into my lessons on the day, again, we're going to talk about wedge breakouts here on this live. I'm going to talk you guys through that new IPO today, AFRM, Affirm. That's a stock that I made all my money in today. I gave some profits back later in the day, but still a nice solid green day. And that's AFRM on a wedge breakout. But before I get into that lesson, I want to see 500 likes right now. We've got around 900 people that are watching this live right now. Okay. Across the different media channels. I want to see 500 likes right now. Show me how much you guys appreciate. Show me how much you guys appreciate David, man. It takes a lot of guts to come out in front of, thousands of people and share their story like that. So I want to see 500 likes right now for David. I want to see 500 likes right now if you guys want to learn how to trade wedge breakouts. Show me how much you guys appreciate this stuff, man. It helps. I'm telling you guys, it helps. Right? Yeah. Barbara Fine says David was awesome. So helpful. I know. Definitely. Keep going, guys. We got about 80 likes to go. Keep smashing. Keep smashing. Nice. Vicious V. Exactly. Cancel Jockey. Cancel Jockey says, that's what I love about TTG. We're a family. Nobody left behind. Exactly. Yeah, Vegito Blue. I hate Lightspeed charts. I don't use Lightspeed charts. I don't like those. Yeah, exactly. No students at TTG. Family. That's why when you guys join TTG, what do I say? I'm not even going to say it. My TTG members, when you join, what do I say to you? Watch the chat. I don't say, oh, welcome, student. What do I say? There it is. Welcome to the family. See everybody commenting, welcome to the family. Welcome to the fam. That's what I say to all my new members. I say, welcome to the family, because that's what you are. You guys are family now. We're all in this game together, ladies and gents. We're all in this game together. Guys, why do I still not have 500 likes? We need 30 more. Let's go. Smash that like button. All right, about 25 more to go, guys. Jay Money, come on, man. Jay Money goes, with Mike's accent, I feel like I'm joining the mafia. Welcome to the family. You're in it forever. There it is, 500 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Spanish Fibonacci's long the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Call options on the like button. Cool, guys. Cool. Curtis, nice job. Green day today. Well done. All right, guys, let's dive in. Let's talk about the lessons on the day. All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me go ahead and pull up my charts. Load them up. Sorry, guys. I didn't have them loaded. I usually have them loaded up before. Sorry. All right, here we go. All right, guys, let's do this. Nice. Cash King, guys. So what do we say, right? We say, welcome to the family. Well, Cash King just signed up right here live. Welcome, Cash King, to the family, everybody. Cash King, welcome to the family. I look forward to trading with you. All right. Now, let's dive in. Let's go to the charts. Let's talk about wedge breakouts, guys. Here we go. Oops, there we go. All right, let's do this. Okay, so AFRM, okay? AFRM IPO today, okay? IPO today. Ridiculous IPO. They priced in the 40s. The stock opens up at 90. I think it was actually like 91. I think the first trade was like $90.90 to be exact, which is just nuts. And I typically do not trade IPOs, okay? Because usually they're very, very volatile on that first IPO day, and you don't really have any support or resistance levels to base your trades off of. But man, was there a beautiful wedge pattern that formed on AFRM. And I want to take you guys over to the charts and let's talk about it. So as you guys can see, I already have this wedge drawn out on my screen. Okay. I already have it drawn out on my screen. But to really make this even more clear to you, I'm going to show you the 1 minute chart on AFRM. I don't trade on 1 minute charts. I'll clarify that right from the jump. I do not trade off 1 minute charts. I think only a scalper should use 1 minute charts. A scalper is someone that will buy and sell a stock within seconds, maybe a couple of minutes. Okay. If that is not you, you should not be using 1 minute charts. Okay. I don't use 1 minute charts. The shortest time frame I use is 3 minutes. And then I also use a 5 minute and a 15 minute. Okay. For my intraday trading. Okay. But I'm going to take you to a 1 minute chart just to show you this wedge. This is an absolute picture perfect wedge. Okay. Picture perfect wedge. Okay. Now I want to point out to you guys specifically a couple of points. Okay. So there's your wedge, your downtrend resistance line, your uptrend support line, bringing the stock to what is known as an inflection point. Okay. This is an inflection point where those two trend lines meet. And then when you get to those two, the meeting point of those two trend lines, one's got to move. Okay. One's got to give. Either the resistance has to break or the support has to break. Okay. But what are some of the things that you can look for to help you determine, okay, how you need to be entering or how you need to trade these wedge breakouts? Okay. There are two different ways you can trade a wedge breakout. Okay. The conservative way is going to be inside of the wedge. Okay. A conservative trader would be getting long somewhere close to this support trend line. And if that support trend line breaks, they will exit that position. But if the resistance trend line breaks, that trader will then usually add to their position as that trend line breaks. Okay. That's a conservative style trader. That's one way that you can trade wedge breakouts. The other way you can trade wedge breakouts would be just an aggressive style trader. Okay. Which would be a break through the resistance trend line. Okay. So the break through the resistance trend line, that's going to be the more aggressive entry where you initiate your position up at that level. Okay. Let me take you guys back to the 3 minute chart. Okay. You know what? For the sake of the lesson, let me keep to the 1 minute chart for the sake of the lesson. Because when you are dealing with wedge breakouts, I need you guys to understand that the points in which the stock touches the wedge are potential resistance points. Okay. So you see here where you're touching, where the stock touches the wedge. These are potential resistance points. And Chris said, why is that an aggressive entry? Aggressive, Chris, just when I talk about an aggressive entry versus a conservative entry, the only difference is conservative entries are buying pullbacks into support. Aggressive entries are buying breaks through resistance. So this would be a pullback into support. This would be a break through resistance. And that's the difference between a conservative entry and an aggressive entry. Okay. So conservative entry, you enter on a pullback into support. Aggressive entry, you enter on a break through resistance. Okay. That's why that would be an aggressive entry, Chris. Okay. So here we have it. These, you should always know the points in which that wedge is touched. Okay. You should always know the points in which that wedge is touched. In the case of AFRM, this was even more so perfect because the point of which that wedge is touched was also the high of the day. Okay. Was also the high of the day. Okay. So what happens here on this AFRM trade, as the stock breaks up out of this downtrend resistance line, we also start to get an increase in trading volume. Okay. I'm going to go off to the 3-minute chart now so I can really start to show you guys the volume. Okay. So let me draw back out these little, oops. The tool doesn't stay when I switch time frames, so I got to redraw it, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So here are your points in which the stock is touching that trend line. Okay. So we broke up out of that trend line right there on this candle. I want you to notice the decrease in volume. Ignore this. Okay. Because this is the IPO volume. You are always going to have this massive volume bar. Okay. You're always going to use this massive volume bar when a stock IPOs. Okay. Always. Okay. So this is misleading, this volume. Really what you need to look at is the volume once the stock opens for trade. Notice how the volume here is decreasing as the stock is consolidating inside of the wedge. And then as soon as the stock breaks out of the wedge, notice how you get volume starts to increase. You see how you got that increase in volume as soon as the stock broke out of the wedge? That increase in volume was my indication that it is time to get long because this baby is going to go. Okay, this baby's going to go. I'll pull up my trade alerts, guys, on the day for you. And at 12:38 p.m., I got long AFRM at $95.55. For the rest of the lesson, I'll take you guys back now to the 1-minute chart. Okay, because what I want to show you guys now, I can delete the volume bars down there. Okay, what I want to show you guys now with this, I can delete these too. You guys get that point now. Okay, is my entry. Okay, right here. Why? Why is that an entry point for me? Because we broke through the high of the day, which is also a wedge point. Okay, this is a wedge point. Okay, that's a little bit of where the stock touches the trend line of the wedge, but it's also the high of the day. So when we broke through that, back to the 3-minute chart, with the increase in volume, okay, what you will see is the stock sat and held support at that prior high. You see how we paused right here and we started to hold support? And then what do you also see? Decreasing volume on that little pullback right here, guys, is where I got long at $95.50, and the rest was history. This was one of the cleanest wedge breakouts that I have seen in a long time. One of the cleanest wedge breakouts that I have seen in a long time. Again, there's my entry, and I start peeling profits off the table as the stock just starts to extend. And my final take profit was right there. Guys, I took profits. I'll just go over this with you. 95.55 was the entry. 96.92, I sold 25% of my position. 97.80, I sold half of my position. And then my final take profit was at $100.13. This is one of the cleanest wedge breakouts that I have seen. Again, notice the increase in volume as the stock starts to extend up and out of that wedge. Absolute, beautiful, crystal clear. Okay. You guys see how clean that was? Does anybody have a question, okay, specifically about this wedge breakout? Why not call it a bull flag? Okay, why not call it a bull flag? This is not a bull flag. This is a wedge. The difference is that you do not have a flagpole. You do not have a flagpole. Okay? Because a bull flag, you need a move higher. Okay? A bull flag, you need to move higher. And then you need this. Okay? That would be a bull flag. Right? That would be a bull flag. And then you look for the break out of the flag. Maybe you take a little brief pause right there at the high, and then you get the follow through. How many of you have seen stocks do that before? That's a beautiful bull flag if I've ever seen one. Okay. But the only difference between a wedge and a bull flag is the flagpole. Right? That's the only difference. Just that there's no flagpole. Okay. So you see how there's no flagpole here? It's just a wedge. Okay. All right. So now I see R. Hirsch asked a question about stop loss. Okay. Stop loss on this, if you're now depends on your entry. Okay. Depends on where you're entering this trade. All right. With my entry, okay. With my entry, my stop loss was $94. So I'm long right there at $95.50. Why is my stop loss $94? Because that would put you back inside the wedge. Okay. So when you get a high volume break out of the wedge, the stock should not fall back inside the wedge. Okay. Let me delete all this and just clean this up a little bit for you guys. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Okay. When a stock breaks out of the wedge, it should not fall back inside of it. Okay. It should not fall back inside of the wedge. Okay. And that's why I set my stop loss right around $94. And I'll draw a line right across $94. And as you will see, okay, that $94 is back inside of the wedge. So you want to make sure you give yourself enough leeway. So in case the stock does that, pulls back and retests that downtrend line, holds, and then goes, you want to make sure you're not getting stopped out on that quick little pullback. Okay. All right. So that's one entry point. If you're entering near the support level, then your stop loss should be below the previous pivot on that wedge. Okay. So like say if you got long here, I would say a good stop loss would be there because of that previous touch of the support trend line. Okay. So if you're long here, I'd say that's your stop loss. If you're long here, like I was, I would say that's your stop loss. Okay. And again, this is the difference between like the conservative entry point, okay, versus an aggressive entry point. So what I like to do inside the wedge is, listen, two different ways you can play inside the wedge. If you want to be super tight, you can set your stop beneath the support level of the wedge. Okay. So where like if the stock breaks below the wedge like that, you exit the trade at that point. But I like to give it a little bit more room than that. And a good area for you is the previous point of which the stock touches that support level. Because remember what I said to you about how the points in which the stock touches the resistance line are potential resistance levels. The points at which the stock touches the support level are also potential support areas. Okay. Define got long, Andy Sipe. I'm not sure. I mean, it just means I'm buying the stock. Getting long just means you're buying the stock. Okay. Just means you're buying the stock. Wow, guys. Look at that. We got Jesus. Jesus says, first time seeing this channel. I like what I'm hearing. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I know. Hey, Zeus. I know. I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just playing with you. I'm playing with you. All right. So anybody have any other questions? Any questions about this wedge breakout? Does that make sense to everybody? I mean, listen, guys, wedges are very basic technical chart patterns. But a lot of people trade them incorrectly because they don't understand like the entry points. They don't understand the they don't understand the stop loss areas. And a lot of people get chopped up inside of the wedge. So like people that don't really understand how to trade wedges will get long and then get stopped out all inside the wedge. Okay. Like they're too macro. They're not seeing the broader wedge. And when you're too macro, you're going to like get long inside the wedge. They get stopped out inside the wedge. Meanwhile, I'm just long the wedge, you know? So just be careful. You don't get too micro with it because that's when traders tend to get stopped out inside of the wedge. And then by the time the stock goes, you're not profiting. You're just making back what you lost getting chopped up inside the wedge. So just be careful and be mindful of that. Okay. Cool. Good stuff, guys. No more questions. Mike, if you get back inside the wedge, then stop out and the bottom trend line acts as support, then you stop out. Yes. So, Judy, if you're long inside the wedge, okay, if you're long inside that wedge, then you've got to use that previous support point on the uptrend support level of the wedge. At least you've got to at least give it to that. You've got to at least give it to that. Yes, it is. It is possible that you can have a 1 minute chart or a 3 minute chart. Okay. It is possible you can have a 1 minute chart or a 3 minute chart, show, or a 5 minute chart, show you different setups, but not necessarily different setups. Okay. Not necessarily different setups, but this is why I suggest that all my members use multiple time frame charts, because sometimes when you're looking at a 3 minute chart, a setup may not be as clear, but if you look at a 5 or 15 minute chart, it becomes more clear. Like you may have like an elongated wedge, like a wedge that's forming over like 2 hours, that on a 3 minute chart might be tough to see. But when you look at a 5 or a 15 minute, it's a lot more clear. So I recommend that you guys use multiple time frame charts. Thank you, Lincoln. Really clean analysis. Thanks, Mike. It is my pleasure. I do this stuff for you guys. I hope you guys, my goal is for you to learn something on every single one of my live streams. I want you to learn something on every single one of my live streams. When you're done watching my live, I want you to feel like you are a better trader when we sign off than you were before we started. Okay. And I want to provide you guys with education that you can implement in your trading immediately. Okay. That I think can make a big difference in your P&L. Okay. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. Good stuff. All right, let's see here. That finishes up the lessons that I had for you guys. Okay. I want to share with you all. All right. I told you guys about this on my last live stream, but I'm super excited about it. I want to make sure you guys mark this day on your calendar because I've got a pretty big announcement that I made yesterday that I want to share with you guys all here today. Beautiful. Diane, I love it. I love it. James just signed up. Guys, a big, warm TTG welcome to James. Welcome to the family, James. James just signed up, guys. James, welcome to the family. Look at that. Diane Fig hasn't missed a live stream since November, and I'm so much better because of it. I absolutely love it. Diane, great job. Guys, listen up, okay? Suzanne, thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My sister would be proud. My sister is a high school English teacher. She'd be proud of my teaching skills. She'd be proud. Guys, listen up. Mark your calendars. I told you guys before that we did a Red to Green workshop today, right? Today we did a Red to Green workshop for our members that are still struggling. January 30th, 2021. Okay, that is a Saturday. It is our next Traderpalooza event. That's Traderpalooza 4. Okay, Traderpalooza 4 is January 30th. For those that do not know, Traderpalooza is an all-day long virtual trading workshop from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Myself and the other moderators conduct 1-hour workshops covering various trading topics. I'll have that schedule and itinerary for you guys soon, okay, because we send out the itinerary to all of our members so that you can schedule out your day. So you have the ability to log in and log out based on what workshop you want to attend. The entire event is recorded, so members can go back and rewatch the Traderpalooza session after we're finished. Okay, because I know that we have members all over the world, so 7:30 a.m. Eastern could be really super early for like our West Coasters. 7:30 p.m. could be super late for people that we have members we have in Europe and Asia. We have members from all over the world, guys. We have members in Hong Kong, Philippines, Japan, New Zealand. We got members in Italy, in the Netherlands, in the UK, in Spain. We've got members, obviously, in US, Canada. We have members from all over the world. So the whole session is recorded. It's for TTG members only. Okay. We like every single workshop is a 1-hour session. Okay. You guys can see here, like here's our last Traderpalooza. This is on our website. You'll see here how to grow a $500 account to $25,000. That's a class. That's a workshop that I conducted. Then I did another one that was how to trade successfully while working a full-time job. I also covered trading psychology, avoiding FOMO, and having the confidence to pull the trigger. You've got Jason Spadafora and Chris Toner. Chris Toner has been trading options for over 20 years, getting started trading options. Like these are all just an example of these are some of the topics that we covered in our last Traderpalooza. And this is the video library. You guys can go onto the website in your dashboard and rewatch those workshops. So January 30th, put it down on your calendars, guys. It's an all day long virtual trading workshop. I can't wait to dive in and get things started. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I want to do a quick little roll call. I want to take some attendance because that Traderpalooza event is for TTG members only. That is not open to the public. You cannot pay for it. We don't sell tickets for it. It is for members only. Mike, if you had to put a price on Traderpalooza, what would you say? Like if you went to a physical conference, $1,000 easy, $1,000 easy. If we put on a physical conference, literally, if we did an all day long conference in person, $1,000 a ticket, easy. You tell me, my TTG members, if we did Traderpalooza now listen, as a TTG member, don't worry about it, guys. You'll never have to pay for a Traderpalooza ever, I promise you. But if we did a Traderpalooza in person, do you think it'd be worth $1,000 a ticket? Do you think there's that much education? You're talking about 12 hours of education with a 1-hour lunchtime Q&A packed right in the middle. That is what Traderpalooza is. Easily worth $1,000 if we did it in person. Easy. It's the most education you are ever going to get. With guys, I'm telling you, it's education overload. It's education overload. Okay. So you're getting 12 hours of nonstop education with 1 hour of a Q&A. And myself, and we have a bunch of other moderators that specialize in options, large caps, swing trading, okay? Like where we cover different topics. So there's something in there for everybody, guys. And you can, like I said, you can log in and you can log out based on the topics that you want to, based on the topics that you guys want to attend. All right, that's our Traderpalooza events, okay? So there you guys have it. So what I want to know now, like I said, my TGD members, it's included in your membership. This is something we do just to continue and further your education. If you're not a TGD member, I'm sorry, you cannot attend. I don't care if you offer me $10,000, you're not coming. It's for TGD members only. So what I want to do right now is I actually want to see how many people that are on the live. We've got almost 1,000 people that are watching this live across YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I want to know how many of you are not members of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type TTG in chat right now. Yes, Ramil, trust, brother. That's how Traderpalooza started. Traderpalooza started, we were supposed to do an in-person meetup last year. And then COVID happened. So that's how we came up with the idea of Traderpalooza. Once COVID is no longer an issue, we are going to be doing a TTG meetup in person. It's going to either be Miami or Vegas. I have a ton of stuff planned for all of you. I have a ton of stuff planned for all of you. It's going to be the best, probably, 3-4 days of your life. All right. Just don't tell your significant other when your kids were born. I know that might be up there too, or maybe the day you got married, but don't tell them. This is going to be better. So type the letters TGD in chat, guys. We got Diane Fig. We got Debbie. We got Rob Robson. We got David Bishop. We got HVAC Heatmaster. We got Dwayne Wright. We got Daniel Morey, Robert Howard, Jessica Zafra, Linda D, Bill R, Lucid Visions, Dean Petrosor, Adnan Khan, Ray Shore. We got Darius. Who else we got? We got Sanan. We got Anthony Suarez, Ramon Ramirez, Jay Gruler, Gianna Ortega, Julio Valdez. Beautiful, guys. Awesome. We got Koi88. Beautiful. A lot of non-TGD members here. Listen, for those of you that are not TGD members, I'm sorry, but as of right now, you cannot attend Traderpalooza. If you would like to attend Traderpalooza, let me just I'm talking directly to you guys right now, okay? All of you that just typed TTG in chat, I need you guys. We got George, Ronald Gonzalez, a lot. We got Chris Calvert, a lot of non-members. Guys, listen, okay? For those of you that all just typed TTG in chat, pay attention because TTG is so much more than just a chat room and an alert service. Obviously, I already told you about the Red to Green workshop. I told you guys about Traderpalooza, but we really teach you guys how to stand on your own 2 feet. We teach you how to fish. You heard it right from David, our TTG member from earlier, where he's actually now trading better and he's actually able to make his own trades with his own analysis and identify his own opportunities. And that's the best way. That is how you will become the best trader that you can be, is when you're actually able to identify things on your own and stand on your own 2 feet. Listen, you want to follow my trades and make some money? Great, cool. Our chat room has like an 81% win rate right now. So following our trades, has been money. We've been absolutely on fire. But if something happens to me, you still want to be able to make money, right? You don't want to just, all I do is follow Mike's trades. Well, you got to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet at some point, guys. And that's what a professional education is going to teach you. Okay. So listen up, because all of you have typed TTG in chat right now. Let me ask you a question. What is it worth to you to learn a new skill that could literally potentially change your life for the better and help you stand on your own 2 feet financially, to help you achieve the goals that you guys have with wanting to become a consistently profitable trader? I know there's a lot of people that say, I want to become a consistently profitable trader, because you guys want to buy a second house, you want to pay off student debt, you want financial freedom, you want to quit your job and all this. D Kiska says, is this possible with a full-time job? D Kiska, I'm going to make this very simple for you. D Kiska, I'm going to answer your question for you. D Kiska, get ready for this. Watch the chat. Pay attention. All of my TG family members, if you work a full-time job, type the letter I in chat right now. If you work a full-time job, type the letter I in chat right now. D. Kiska, pay attention to the chat right now because you're about to see how many people are on this live, are a full-time TG member, and have a full-time job. Watch the chat. See all those letter I's? Those are full-time employees or workers, I should say, not employees. That's not fair. A lot of people own their own business, but these are people that work a full-time job, and they are benefiting from True Trading Group. And the reason for that is because we have a mobile app that you get access to it's for members only. Somebody asked me yesterday, they're like, what's the mobile app? Can I download it? I'm like, you're not a member. No, the mobile app is for TTG members only. It's available on iPhone and Android. It allows you to stay connected in our chat room during the day. You see the screen share, you listen to the audio analysis, and you get real-time push notifications sent to your mobile device whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. And that's how you guys are able to stay connected with chat and follow along with all the trades, even if you're not able to be in chat when we are calling out trades. Okay, so that's how all the people that you just saw type the letter I in chat, that's how they all benefit. Look, Thomas is at work right now. I love it. Thomas, don't let your boss know. All right, don't let your boss know. Okay, but like I was saying, for all of you that typed the letters TTG in chat, if you guys want to attend Traderpalooza, I've doubled what I make at my job. That's incredible. Greta, yes! Greta DeSantis just joined 2 weeks ago, has already doubled what she makes at her job. 8 days since joining on December 30th. Well, happy New Year's to you, Greta. Keep it up. Keep it up. Great job, Greta. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Incredible. All right, guys, listen up. A membership to True Trading Group, because a lot of people are asking, I told you guys about it earlier. A membership to True Trading Group is usually $2,212 for the year. But right now on this live, we are offering you a 42% discount. That brings the price of that membership all the way down to just $1,279 when you use coupon code TTG121. Okay, now $1,279. Like, does that sound like a lot to some of you? Some of you are like, oh man, that sounds like a lot. But think again, because let me actually explain to you guys what you get as a member of True Trading Group. It's not just a chat room, because we literally take the top premium trading tools and products and we bundle them all together as part of your membership. Included in your membership, you get access to a live Benzinga Pro news feed that gives you breaking up to the second news alerts right in our chat room. You also get a squawk box feature where you can turn on your speakers and listen to someone read the news headlines out loud to you as they come across the wire. You get real-time level 1, full book level 2, options data. You get a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money. You get access to a trade ideas scanner that streams to our members throughout the day that shows you stocks making a new high, stocks that have unusual volume spikes, top gainers. That trade idea scanner, that's included in your membership. And when you sign up, you also get access to Trading Views Pro charting software included in your membership. None of these cost extra. There's no additional fee for any of this stuff. You're going to get at least a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts from a community of traders that is currently sporting about an 81% win rate. When I tell you guys we've been on fire, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not one to pound my chest and boast or anything like that. But myself and the moderators in True Trading Group are on fire. Okay. Our win rate right now in chat is around 81%, which means 81% of the time that one of our moderators calls out a trade, it is a profitable one. Okay. And let me explain this to you. You are going to get, as a member of True Trading Group, I told you guys before, there's no upsells ever when you guys join True Trading Group. Ever. There's no upsells. You are going to get access to our entire TTG curriculum. This is a simplified version of the same education that I received working at a fund, my very first job at a college. We have beginner courses, foundation courses, advanced courses, trader psychology courses, option courses, swing trading courses. Guys, heck, we even have a course that shows you how to do your taxes as a trader. These are a simplified version of the same education that I received when I worked at a hedge fund. Every course comes in text and video format for those of you that learn better either way. There are quizzes at the end of every single one of our courses. Okay. You are also going to get access to a video library that has over 90 hours of additional educational video content. This video content is recorded workshops and webinars that myself and the other moderators have conducted over the last several months. Okay. These workshops cover various trading topics. Okay. There's one right there, the how to grow a small account. Okay. Out of PDT role. We cover various trading topics, guys, like Traderpalooza. That's one of them that will be included, guys, in your video library. You'll actually be able to start attending these workshops live as a full-time member. Like today, we just had a red to green workshop. That's a workshop for members that are struggling. So if you're a member that's still red, you can attend the red to green workshop. We go over topics and questions and things to help you guys get your P&L headed back in the right direction. Okay. So that's that, our video library. That is in addition to the courses. Okay. So that's 90 hours of educational content in addition to the courses. All right. You guys get access to us just in general. During the day in chat, you can actually send me and the other moderators private messages and ask us questions. You guys ask me questions on all these lives like, Mike, what do you think about NIO? Mike, what do you think about AFRM? What do you think about Palantir? What do you think about Jivo? What do you think about JagX? Wouldn't it be nice to ask me what I think about a stock at 10 o'clock in the morning while the market's open so you can buy or sell and act on the guidance that I'm giving you? Wouldn't that be nice instead of having to wait till tomorrow? You guys have access to us during the day, okay? And that's why I'm saying a membership to True Trading Group normally costs $2,212 for the year, no upsells. Everything I just said to you is included. But tonight on this live stream, up until midnight, you have a little bit more than 2 hours to take advantage of coupon code TTG121, lock in the 42% discount and bring the price all the way down to only $1,279. Take advantage of this code because the price is going up at midnight. And anyone that takes advantage of this code and signs up by midnight is also going to get included with their membership a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free. We're even going to cover the shipping. It's our gift to you. It is the perfect tool for you to stay connected on the go while you're at work, while you're at your kid's soccer game, you're on the golf course, you're stuck in traffic, whatever. That Amazon Kindle Fire is the perfect tablet for you to stay connected to our mobile app, get those real-time trade alerts, and be able to act on the information that you were getting from chat and be able to go through the courses and learn. Okay? To claim your Amazon Kindle Fire, if you're looking at the screen right now, at the bottom right, you will see a little icon. It says support. Click on that icon. You will enter your information and select giveaways and shipping, and that is how you guys will claim your free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It is totally for you, our gift to you. Okay? That is for anyone that signs up by midnight tonight. You're going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire in addition to the 42% discount. Now, the Amazon Kindle Fire, that sounds cool. You're like, oh, wow, that's a good value add. Let me explain to you guys. You want to talk about value? That Benzinga Pro Newsfeed I told you about before, Benzinga charges $1,188 for the year for that service. It's included for free with your membership. Real-time level 2 for all exchanges would cost you $990 for the year, included for free with your membership. A trading simulator, $750 for the year, included with your membership. TradingView, if you went to tradingview.com and signed up for their pro charting software, they charge $720 for the year. That is included with your membership. Guys, just those services alone is $3,648 in additional services and products that you get access to at no additional fee when you use coupon code TTG121 and get yourself a 1-year membership for just $1,279. You guys are looking at right now the pro charting software from TradingView. This charting software is included with your membership when you guys sign up to TTG. Okay? All of these products, and this is what I mean. There's no upsells. All this stuff is included. All right. And now, guys, listen up. Everyone that typed TTG in chat before, I'm going to make a deal with all of you. I'm going to make a deal with all you guys because I'm about to show you guys how much I believe in TTG and how confident I am that this can and will work for you if you're willing to put in just a little bit of effort. And I'm going to explain to you why. This is what I'm willing to offer you. Anyone that's still on the fence, I'm going to make you this deal. If you sign up right now before midnight with coupon code TTG121, go through all of our courses, pass all of the exams at the end of the courses, and attend one of our private study mentor group sessions. If you do those 3 things and do not make back your $1,279 at least once throughout the year of your membership, I will give you all of your money back. That is how confident I am, okay? Okay, that is how confident I am that this can and will work for you if you're willing to put in just a little bit of effort. This education is what made me the trader that I am today. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught when I got hired at a fund out of college. My very first job. I've simplified that education. That's what I teach on to my teaching members. I know what that education did for me. It made me the trader that I am today. I know what the education is doing for my members because I do, mentor sessions and I talk to members every single day. I know what they're doing. You see what they're doing because they make all these comments during these live streams that we put up here on the screen. You see the comments in the chat. That's why I know this education. That's why I'm able to offer you this money back guarantee. I'm sitting here telling you guys it's all about education. Well, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is because if I'm so convinced that this education can help you become a consistently profitable trader, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm going to tell you, if you go through all the educational courses, okay, if you go through the educational courses and you pass all the quizzes and you attend one of our private study group sessions, if you don't make that money back at least once throughout your membership, I'm going to give it back to you. My teaching members, have you made back your subscription cost? If you are a teaching member, have you made back your subscription cost? Sound off in chat right now. Show all of the viewers that are on here that are deciding, man, this sounds pretty cool. I like this guy, Mike. He seems super cool, but I don't really know. Let these people know, okay, how you are doing with your membership. Those of you that are on the fence, listen to your peers. These people that are commenting in chat were in the exact same position you were not too long ago. On a live stream, listening to me talk, telling them about, what they're getting, and they're like, maybe, I don't know. Empower, I don't know if Empower is on this live or not, but Empower just signed up 2 days ago, and Empower has been watching my live streams for 3 months before he decided to join the TTG family, and within his first day, made back his membership cost. Listen to your peers. Okay? Guys, listen, anyone that is signing up right now, there's a bunch of people that are trying to sign up that I can see on the site. When you go to the checkout page, it's going to show that the price is $1,990. You have to enter the coupon code TTG121 to bring the price all the way down to $1,279. I don't want you guys to pay full price. You're part of the YouTube fam. You guys show me a lot of love on this YouTube channel. I'm going to show you that love right back. I don't want you guys paying full price as if you just went to the website on your own. Use this coupon code, TTG121. That is how you'll get that $1,900 price all the way down to $1,279. Okay? Make sure you guys enter that coupon code. All right? So here you guys see, that's our checkout page right there. And you guys can see there was where you enter the coupon code. You click apply code, and that knocks the price all the way down to $1,279. Nice. Ray Shore, welcome to the family. Guys, give a big warm TTG family welcome to Ray Shore. Ray Shore just joined the TTG fam. Ray, welcome, brother. I look forward to trading with you, my man. I look forward to trading with you. All right. So, guys, listen, I also want to point out to you guys, if you guys noticed, if you guys noticed on the page earlier on the site, we had images of a couple of cars. And I want to point this out to you guys. Some people were asking, what are those cars? What are those cars? Guys, we do giveaways with all of our members. Every time we get 300 new members into Trading Group, we raffle off a brand new Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash. Okay. Those green bars you see is the progress bar of until when we give away the next giveaway. So when we get 300 new members, we raffle off a Tesla or $30,000. When we get 150 lifetime members, we raffle off a Porsche or $50,000. Okay, both of those raffles are more than halfway there. We are more than 50% of the way there to where I'm going to be giving away either a brand new Porsche, a brand new Tesla, or $80,000. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you will be included in that raffle automatically. Okay, that's all you got, guys. At the rate we're already 50% of the way there. I would assume I'm probably going to be giving away a Tesla or 30 grand sometime this month. So make sure you guys get your butts in chat. Okay, right there you guys can see our trade history. 81% accuracy right now in our chat room, guys. 81% accuracy, absolutely on fire. Okay, so again, guys, TTG 121. Okay, TTG 121. Take advantage of this discount before the price goes up. Okay. Now, anyone that is still unsure, you guys are still on the fence, we do have a 7-day trial. Okay. We do have a 7-day trial where you guys can get access to our member dashboard for 7 days. That is going to include 3 trial courses that are guaranteed to help make you guys a better trader. Whether you've never traded a stock a day in your life or you've been trading for 10 years, I guarantee you these courses will help make you a better trader. Okay, I guarantee to help make you guys a better trader. You're also going to get access to our stock profile tool, which allows you guys to get a downloadable PDF report on any company you're interested in that includes free analyst ratings. You're going to get our daily premium watch list that includes all the stocks that we're working on the day and how we plan on profiting from them. You're going to get also 3 days in our live trading chat room. Okay, those 3 days in our live trading chat room, you're going to be able to see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever one of the moderators enters or exits a trade. You can be able to use that Benzinga Pro news feed. And guys, don't forget, we are live on the microphone telling you every single time. Before I buy a stock, I come on the mic and I tell you guys I'm about to buy it. For those of you that want to join that 7-day trial, it's just $3. Go to TTGTHREE.com to sign up for the 7-day trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. It's not a reoccurring cost or there's no auto renew. Okay. You can upgrade to a full membership at any time during your trial, but you're under no obligation to do so. Okay. So it's right there at the bottom of your screen, TTGTHREE.com. Guys, it's $3. That's less than a cup of coffee. You spent $3 on a bag of Doritos before. This is $3 that can literally potentially change your life. You have nothing to lose. Okay, I guarantee it'll be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. Like I said, there's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. It's a one-time payment. You can upgrade to a lifetime, full membership, at any time, but you're under no obligation to do so. Now, if you sign up for the trial, I can't promise you that $1,279 discount. You also won't be included in the Tesla raffle or unless you're a full-time member. You won't be able to attend Traderpalooza unless you're a full-time member. And you're not going to get that free Amazon Kindle Fire either. Okay. But if you want to try TTG out for a couple of days, 7 days to be exact, before deciding if joining the team is right for you, go to TTGTHREE.com. Otherwise, use coupon code TTG121. Lock in that discount now before the price goes up at midnight. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on this live stream. You guys are the best. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, never miss out on any one of these lives. And of course, smash that like button. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me tonight. You guys are the best. Do not forget, TTG121. Lock in that discount. Claim your free Amazon Kindle Fire. Attend Traderpalooza. And give yourself a chance to win a Tesla or $30,000 cold hard cash, baby. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Love you guys. Later.